CBS News congressional correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns joins us now from Capitol Hill as the clock ticks down to a partial government shutdown. Good morning, CHB. We've been here before, but this is now for a much different reason. What exactly do Senate Democrats want, and has there been any movement on a potential deal?
Hey, Errol, it's great to see you. Well, we do have some news this morning that both sides are inching towards a potential deal to essentially take out DHS funding separately from all the other funding bills that they have to pass in order to avert a partial government shutdown and pass a short-term measure for the Department of Homeland Security. Those talks are ongoing. Nothing is final yet, but there is some movement, according to sources I've been talking to, towards the Democrats' direction in terms of separating the bills out and giving more time to negotiate. Now, in terms of the negotiations, this is what Democrats are asking for. They are focusing on three main things. One is ending what's called roving patrols. They also want to see a tightening of the use of the rules around the use of warrants. They are also calling for a uniform code of conduct, and this is an important one. They are also calling for ICE agents to take their masks off and to be required to wear body cameras. Now, Errol, here's the deal. We talk a lot about government shutdowns. We just had one last year that was the longest in American history. This situation is a little bit different. First of all, Congress has already passed about half of the funding bills to fund about half of the government already. So that's off the table. So even if there is a shutdown, it would be a partial one. And that's notable because you may remember in the last shutdown, things like food stamps, SNAP benefits were paused. That won't happen this time because those programs are already funded through the end of the fiscal year. But DHS is at the center here. And last week, the Senate was poised to pass this bill. It had been carefully negotiated by both sides, but what happened in Minnesota changed everything. And now Democrats say they won't support funding for DHS unless these reforms are put in place.
All right, really important specifics there and a glimmer of hope. Caitlin, thank you very much.